Hey guys, this is Sir Chaku here with another battle. This would be a PvP battle between me, the Eye of Sauron from Pat Squad clan against Confederation rank 19 player named Kasarik 1000 from clan Default. It would be a short battle, a 90-minute long battle on a small map with continuous non-stop action on the ground. The map of choice would be enemy at the gates. So let's move ahead with the battle. Construction yard up front, 3 barracks for producing infantry, also 3 supply center and a power plant. I'll be producing infantry. Okay, let's see. I got very less containers in this battle, only 2 containers. It's not that this map has many containers, but yeah, those assaults were quite fast. Anyway, I got only 2 containers. He got most of the containers. Scouting his base, see what he has. He has 4 supply centers, going for the 5th one. Meanwhile, I have 3 supply centers, going for the 4th one. I have nothing special in my base. Nothing is going on special in my base. Assault scout here, trying to be a knight to scout how bad my base development is. Anyway, moving ahead. Going for 5th supply center. Okay, he's going for a construction yard. So that means only one thing, he's going to for a bunker rush. Nice. That would be some problems for me. That would cause some problems for me. In my experience playing Art of War 3, I have noticed that players that get most of the containers tend to be overconfident, and in that overconfidence they tend to do mistakes, and I'm pretty sure this would be his mistake. So as soon as I saw this, I made a gun tower here, but he already has started his base creep. He said this one of them would be construction yard, placing walls over here to restrict his base, to restrict his number of buildings that he can place. He's going for bunkers, construction yard. Okay, moving forward, putting advanced construction boost to fasten up my gun tower's construction speed. His construction yard is already finished. He placed a bunker here. Gun tower is finished. Now it will target those buildings. He's sending in assault to draw the fire on my gun tower. While I was handling this side of the base keep, he made a bunker over here as well. So as soon as I saw this, I realized that he will make a gun tower here too. So I saved resources for HP level 3 to have mammoths. You see, mammoths are the sure way you can counter this kind of strategy, because mammoths can outrange any kind of defensive building. He's still sending assaults to draw the fire on my gun tower. Now he is placing a barrack over here. Meanwhile, his bunker is targeting my building, and in order to draw the fire, I was continuously placing barracks over here to draw the fire of the bunker. And the barrack here to draw the fire. Meanwhile, my HP 3 has finished. Upgrading my vehicle factory to level 2. I destroy all the buildings over here. I'm also producing Jaguars too. So now he has a rocket tower here as well. He's destroying my administrative building one after another. Barrack 2 after they are finished. Now he has placing some anti-air. Maybe he must have thought that I will go for some dragonflies. Dragonfly shenanigans. So he placed an anti-air. Okay, meanwhile my mammoth is in production. I'm still producing units here, destroying my administrative building one after another. Now mammoth is out, so now I force fire onto these gun towers, ignoring all these things that are before it. It will destroy all my power plants. I'm waiting for that gun tower to finish. Meanwhile I have a Jaguar out too, and it is targeting this bunker that is under construction. He can do nothing to except sending some assault. He's sending some assault to kill my mammoths, but I have a gun tower here. It will kill all those assaults. My mammoths are well upgraded. Their damage and accuracies are well upgraded. But the thing is, HP is upgraded as well. But the thing is, I haven't upgraded their armor. So it has very weak armor but good amount of damage. Also I have Jaguar, and I will send my Jaguar ahead to kill these assaults that are trying to be annoying. Meanwhile, I'm force firing at this rocket tower with my mammoths. Now while all this was happening, I reconstructed all the buildings that I had lost over here. Meanwhile, I was reconstructing. I realized that there is a container over here that I failed to spot. Meanwhile, his rocket tower is dead, all but dead. Okay, destroying his remaining buildings that here. The Jaguar and Mammoth are product going for special vehicle factory because it is 9th minute already. He might have a vertex by now. Couldn't take any risk. My Jaguar are killing his bunker now. Now I will take on his other buildings to clean up my base from his buildings. He has a construction yard over here. Now he will spam walls to restrict my path, but one of the Jaguar managed to pass through it. As soon as I saw this rocket tower that is being constructed, I ignored everything and went straight up ahead. There is a hammer too, but I ignored it and fired directly at rocket tower because I know rocket tower are much more dangerous than one hammer. I will kill this one hammer too, but I will use my Jaguar too, as hammers are very strong. Hammers are like moving Jaguars. Okay, this Jaguar will die. Meanwhile, he has a rocket tower over here too. Advanced common defense boost to increase the range of my gun tower so that it can attack the bunker. Meanwhile, force firing at this rocket tower with my hammer. Placing another gun tower here just in case he ever tries to go for base sweep again from this side. Destroying his building one after another. Producing Jaguars, Mammoths and Porcupine non-stop. I have 2 Mammoths and 1 Jaguar right now. He's sending in his hammer, but that hammer he won't dare to send them closer because I have a gun tower here. Meanwhile, now I will move ahead out of my base. Okay, here a power plant, destroying his power plant first. One Porcupine, 1 Jaguar, 2 Mammoth, and gun tower versus 3 hammers. So since I have a gun tower, I will win this engagement, and he's forced to retreat again. Moving ahead non-stop. I forgot to remove these walls, and they did cause a lot of problems to my path finding, spoiled the path finding of my units. Meanwhile, he still hesitant to engage. He's making his hammers fall back. Meanwhile, scouting, but he has scouting to gain the view. Porcupines have outstanding view. I placed a construction yard over here so that I can place a gun tower over here at the choke point, giving me additional firepower to deal with these hammers. Meanwhile, he's upgrading, going for another barrack, producing barracks non-stop now. I have only placing a gun tower here. As soon as he saw I was going for a gun tower, he charged ahead. He's focused firing on my gun tower now, destroy it because he knew as soon as my gun tower is finished, they will cause problem. Now I have no Jaguars, only 3 Mammoths. He will destroy one of the Mammoths as well. But still, these hammers are clumped up. They all will die to my Mammoth splash damage. Porcupine acting as anti-infantry. I have a Jaguar over here, but due to these walls, they spoil the path finding of my units. Now I will move ahead. Destroy these walls. The path finding will get better again. Producing Jaguars, Mammoths, and Porcupine non-stop. Now I have upgraded my barrack to level 2 as well. Again trying to build a gun tower here so that it can give me additional firepower. I still have only 1 Jaguar, 2 Porcupines and 3 Mammoths. Using these Porcupine again as anti-infantry. Again he's charging at my units, trying to destroy this gun tower. Well, at the moment I'm looking for my revenge. Anyway, moving ahead. Now I have 2 Jaguars, 3 Porcupines. Using these Porcupines I had to give great vision. Now he has 4 barracks now and 2 vehicle factory. He had a 3rd vehicle factory as well. He also has Zeus. Now he's spamming everything that he can. Hammers, Zeus, assault from 4 barracks. Everything that he can right now. Using my Jaguar to kill these units. He's still not willing to engage, retreating his units. Meanwhile, my Mammoths are doing a lot of damage from afar, destroying his bunker because this bunker has been killing my infantry for some time now. Meanwhile, producing grenadiers from this barrack. I will also have another barrack for more grenadiers. He saw this and he would decide to engage again. But this time I very well prepared. I had additional infantry and also riflemen to to act as a meat bag to draw out the fire. Destroy using Mammoths. I have 1 Jaguar. This Zeus will die. thanks to my so many mammoths, one jaguar and one grenadier retreating his use. Now he is okay. My gun tower will be able to finish this time. Meanwhile, my mammoths are non-stop doing damage from afar. Sending in one my grenadier. Now, at the moment, even I am spamming everything that I can. He's sending now. Look at this. Look at this. How much splash damage would this gun tower cause? All assault dead at once. See all these dead bodies over here. Damn, that's graphic. Anyway, going ahead. Right now, I'm focusing on killing this bunker as right now because it's been killing some my infantry, my grenadiers. Focus firing now. I focus fire on these bunkers. Then I will ask my infantry to move ahead without any hesitation. Putting my grenadiers on hide mode so that bunkers cannot attack me. Now I will focus fire my mammoth on this vehicle factory and my infantry on this vehicle factory. The vehicle factory on the lower side is level 3, so once it is destroyed, no more use for him. Meanwhile, using my porcupines ahead to kill those infantry assault so that they cannot kill my grenadiers. Using my porcupines as anti-infantry. Gun tower is also doing good damage. Because of the gun tower, he's hesitant to attack me. Non-stop action at this map. This is kind of map where action is non-stop. Engagement is non-stop because you see the two bases are really very close to each other, so it doesn't take a lot of time for my units to get into his base. Now I have again 2 jaguars, 5 mammoths and 2 jaguars. Only 2 jaguars and 5 mammoths. My mammoths are still doing a lot of damage from afar. My grenadiers will finally be able to destroy this building. Sending in units non-stop, sending this one grenadier again. Now this alone grenadier will destroy this vehicle factory that is very low on health. Okay, there it goes. Destroy. No more use for you, my friend. Okay, still macroing. Now he will decide to fall back to save his units and go for future engagements. Meanwhile, I also decided to move ahead, placing my jaguars ahead. Meanwhile, producing non-stop jaguar production. Now I have 3 jaguars and more grenadiers, more porcupines, destroying his building one after another. Mammoths ahead. I know he still has more units here. Okay, there it goes. He's about to make his last stand over here. All his units will die due to mammoths, porcupine, grenadiers and jaguars. He didn't manage to kill many of my units. Using red common attack boost. Okay, let's see now. So at this point it's GG. He has already surrendered. So I will destroy the remaining of his base. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that I can continue to bring more content like that. Yeah, there it is, 2 vehicle factories here as well. He was spamming everything he can. Anyway, thanks a lot guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.